Hi, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the conference. This is Gain Nazareth from ServiceNow. So my plan today is to provide you a quick overview of the ServiceNow platform in the form of a couple slides and a demonstration. Now, I've been given a 15-minute time limit, so I'm going to do my best to keep this short and sweet. All right, let's get started. So what is ServiceNow? Simply put, ServiceNow is a workflow automation platform that automates and improves processes across organizations. To simplify things, ServiceNow focuses on three major aspects of an organization: manage the lifecycle of an employee, manage the lifecycle of a customer, and manage the lifecycle of an asset. Let's begin with employees. From an employee standpoint, ServiceNow provides prepackaged applications to address airmen and civilian servicing workflows. Examples include onboarding, offboarding, personnel change of station, or even the personnel service desk to handle benefit, vacation, and pay cases. We recently added a new set of capabilities to this portfolio called Safe Workplace Applications. These applications help simplify complex workflows involved with returning back to the workplace, especially during these unprecedented times. Moving on to customer. This set of applications managed your CRM, customer relationship management. So you think about your customer interactions, your notifications, your account, contact data models, as well as any non-IT case management. Also part of customer is field service management, which automates dispatch, work orders, service level agreements, and other related tasking for personnel that are in the field supporting your customers. And lastly, IT. As I mentioned earlier, asset is the fulcrum around which our IT application portfolio revolves. An asset can be a device, a computer, a server, application, configuration item, or even software. Everything we do directly ties to an asset, be it your service management to manage your incidents, tickets, problems, changes, as well as our security and network related applications to help your NOC teams and your SOC teams to be more proactive as opposed to reactive. Also included in IT is the enterprise portfolio and project management, as well as audit and policy management for all your assets, both IT and non-IT within your organization. Now, between employee, customer, and IT, we market over 50 prepackaged applications. All these applications are built on the ServiceNow platform. You can view the ServiceNow platform as that foundational layer, with building blocks like your workflow designer, your forms builder, configuration management database, which is your CMDB, analytics engine, as well as your AI, artificial intelligence capabilities. This foundational layer is critical because it allows you to configure and customize these applications across these portfolios to make it your own. So these applications all come out of the box based on industry best practices from thousands of customers. But if you have unique requirements, you're able to tailor these applications. You're able to change the forms, the workflows, the reports, the dashboards, pretty much anything without having to write code. But that said, if you have a use case that does not fall under one of these 50 applications or three portfolios, you can leverage the App Engine, which is an extension of the workflow foundation layer to build your custom use cases. As examples, a lot of customers have approached us on grants management or invoice management. These applications don't come out of the box, but because ServiceNow is a low-code, no-code platform, you're able to build these apps very quickly. Now, if you bring all these together, we can deliver an enterprise platform that can enhance the MN experience, improve processes, increase visibility, and decrease costs. All applications can directly be accessed through a browser or a mobile device. And lastly, oftentimes you're required to integrate with DoD mandated systems, your systems of record like ACAS and DEAMS and MyPerson and several others. In order to do so, we can leverage ServiceNow APIs that are DoD approved and industry leading, as well as pre-built connectors to various software and applications you see here. So all these different systems of record, we are able to kind of move data over and kind of build our own workflows around it, provide that system of engagement for practitioners and users in general. Now, for today's demo, we're going to focus on ServiceNow's workflow capabilities. I'm going to go over a simple request fulfillment process where we're able to automate manual steps, leverage artificial intelligence and machine learning to streamline processes and identify bottlenecks. Now, this is a full breakout of all the different applications within ServiceNow. But again, our focus is only request management today. All right, I'll be kicking off my demo with some real world examples of people using ServiceNow. So what you're looking at right now is what we refer to as the service portal. This user interface serves as a layer of engagement for your customers or end users. This one in particular is what we use internally at ServiceNow. Right? That's right. We drink our own champagne. So all ServiceNow employees, including myself, have access to this portal. Here's where I can search. I can view all my different notifications. I'm able to see all the content that's available to me. I have my to-do list, watch list, as well as relevant information and the apps that I access on a daily basis. If I need support, I'm able to visit the tech lounge, report issues, or even leverage the virtual agent, which pretty much understands natural language, right? So it has NLU capabilities, which is a form of artificial intelligence. So that's one example. Another one is Disney Plus. You think about Disney Plus, we've got 60 plus million subscribers. It's up and running for less than a year. They use ServiceNow as the back end and the front end service management for all of Disney Plus and actually all of Disney as well. Through this portal, you're able to, leverage and look at different knowledge articles. You're able to troubleshoot, manage your accounts, and even subscribe to different services. Now, just implementing this portal and the backend workflows has increased self-service and resulted in 20% reduction in incoming requests, leading to higher resolution times, increased customer satisfaction, and lower costs. And then lastly, I have a DoD example. So this one is the SMART Scholarship Program. SMART is a DoD-funded STEM educational program that awards scholarships to deserving applicants. Now, the entire process, including application, award, degree pursuit, employment, and retention, is completely automated in ServiceNow, resulting in the reduction of thousands of man hours and cost savings all across. Now that you've seen what some of our customers are doing, let's focus our attention to today's demo. For the sake of the demo, I created a new application using ServiceNow's low-code, no-code capabilities. I wanted to pick an Air Force program so that resonated with the Air Force audience at the conference. So I went ahead and I picked ABMS, Advanced Battle Management System. This is a fictitious example, and I just want to caveat saying that what you're looking at is not a production system. It's an out of the possible demo that I built specifically for this demo. I'm logging in as John Smith. Let's assume John Smith is an airman belonging to one of the COCOMs. He has access to the ABMS portal built on ServiceNow. He logs in and he's provided with tons of information. Right off the bat, he's able to see a bunch of KPIs. He has all these different tiles that pertain to him, including communities, knowledge base, his team, as well as tech maturity plans across the entire program. He's also able to see the on-ramp exercises, including taking actions like applying for them or looking at some of the past exercises. All these exercises have actual details to it, right? So you're able to upload documents, videos and screenshots and things like that. Anyways, for today's demo, we're going to have John Smith actually submit a request in the product catalog. Now, again, this is that storefront where you're able to pretty much access anything you'd like based on your role. We're going to actually have John Smith submit a request for access to Command One. Now, Command One is a battle management, is a cloud-based battle management command and control system, right? So he needs access to this, so he's going to go ahead and submit this request. He clicks on it, he sees some information. I've kept this form simple, but you can make it as complex as you'd like. Again, ServiceNow is a low-code, no-code platform, so we're able to do this. I'm just going to enter comments in the justification and go ahead and submit this as John Smith. John is also able to add attachments before he requests, or rather submits this request. A quick confirmation on submitting yes, it goes ahead and actually kicks off this request and the corresponding workflow. The great thing about ServiceNow is once you submit a request or an incident or pretty much anything, you don't have to put in a phone call or send up follow-up emails or whatever it may be. At any point in time, you're able to actually log into the system and see everything that's happening in that particular request. In this case, John can go back in here and see the actual identification number, the state, the priority, all the details, as well as add additional attachments or even signatures. So if there's a need for adding an electronic signature or digital signature, he's able to do that right off the bat. Again, this is within the platform itself. This part of the screen gives him an audit of everything that's going on within the system. All right, so that's that. I'm going to change personas really quick. I'm going to log in as an 06, the person who John Smith reports to. In this case, it happens to be Colonel John Jason. So I'm going to switch browsers. I'm going to go into Safari, and ServiceNow is compatible with all different kinds of browsers. Logging in as John Jason, the exact same portal, but right off the bat, he sees an approval for him. So he's going to go ahead and click into it. Obviously, this approval can come in via email, and he can click on a link within the email, or he's able to directly do this off a mobile device if a mobile device is approved for this program. Once he's done, he can go ahead and approve it, and now he's moved this workflow step further. Now, just to give you a quick example, I'm going to show you what happens from John Smith's view. So this is back to John Smith's view. Now you see a new item has been added in the log that shows that Colonel John Jason has approved it. So again, this is that workflow. Instead of doing it manually, this is done completely in an automated fashion. Now, the next step in this process, based on the workflow I built, again, this is a fictitious workflow, but what I did is I said, okay, the next step should be on the ABMS side, right? You've got the portal for the front-end users. Now you're talking about the back-end users. I'm logged in as myself, Gain Nazareth. I am a category owner, so I have all my products and categories right over here. I'm able to view all my requests, obviously, by just clicking on that link. It takes me to the actual request that John Smith submitted. I'm able to see exactly what step it is in. It's still awaiting for approval, so obviously the 06 approved it, but there needs to be another review before it actually moves forward. And right off the bat, ServiceNow is telling me that this request was automatically routed to 06 prior to coming to me as the application owner. Now, the reason it did that is through machine learning, right? ServiceNow is smart enough to basically apply artificial intelligence through machine learning patterns to route work or route tasks or requests, right? If it sees a particular pattern that happens over and over and over again, ServiceNow will adapt to that, right? So again, just try to improve those processes. I'm looking at pretty much all the details, the state, who it's requested by, pretty much everything tied to this case. I'm also seeing an audit log of everything that happens within this request itself. I'm seeing my approvers. There you go. So it went to the command and approval for the 06. Colonel Jason actually approved it. Now it's gone to me, the application owner. So I'm going to go ahead and approve this. But before I do that, I just wanted to show you the workflow. This is a very important step where it basically highlights the entire workflow of this request. If you look at the legend up here, everything in green is what's in progress. The blue ones are complete and the white ones haven't taken place. What's important over here is ServiceNow can give you a look into how much time has been spent in each of these stages, who moved it forward, what happened, pretty much a look into everything. Now, this is important not just for process automation, but process improvement as well, right? You think about, let's say you have 500 or 1,000 requests that come in, you're able to analyze exactly where those bottlenecks are based on the time that's spent in each of these stages. So that's that. Remember, it's not just process automation, but process improvement as well. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead as myself and approve this request. And just by approving it, I'm going to actually go ahead and refresh this. And there you go. Now it's in the fulfillment stage. At this point, a new fulfillment catalog item was actually created as well for me to actually provide the download instructions. So again, this is workflow. I just showed you how John Smith is able to submit a request that goes to an 06 approval, then comes back to the application owner approval, and then it goes to the fulfillment side, right, where somebody gets assigned a task and they're supposed to work on it. So that's workflow. I wanted to really quickly show you some of the reporting that can help you with trend analysis and help you in making better decisions. This is one example where you look at all the different trends. You're able to drill into anything. Here's, let's say, all projects based on criticality. I can click on maybe the critical ones. I'm seeing all the info. I can, again, and dig deeper if I need to. If I need to understand and analyze anything else, I'm able to do that. Just as another example, this is a CISO dashboard. Again, based on your persona in the organization, you're going to see specific dashboards. If you work for the PMO, you'll see PMO dashboards. If you work on the cyber team, you'll see a dashboard like this. If you work in IT, you're going to see incident, problem, change kind of dashboards, right? So that's ServiceNow. Again, it helps you with process automation and process improvement. To sum up really quickly, we went over request management. There's tons of different applications. If you have any questions, would like to see any demos, feel free to reach out to us. You have Sheila Wooden and Travis Hawker, who are both account executives at ServiceNow, representing or supporting the Air Force rather. And then myself, I'm a solutions architect on the technical side. Hope you enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you for spending time with us today. Have a good one.